Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2018. And this is for you coming from Pisces. So let's start with the 28th of October, Sunday. It's going to be a very good morning and afternoon period for you. Try not to show arrogance. That's the only thing you want not to do, to be arrogant. And you will have a lot of enjoyment, and you could meet somebody very important on this Sunday morning and afternoon, and you will definitely be looked up to as well. So it's a nice morning and afternoon period for this Sunday. I don't like your evening and nightfall period though. There are very fast planets there who are against you. These are the planets of unexpected badness. So they bring badness unexpectedly to you in every form, in every area it is possible. And they are very fast planets. They get there very fast at you in the morning, afternoon, in the evening, nightfall period. These planets, one or two of them will also go in the morning, afternoon period, but they can't do very much. They'll do a little bit of trip-ups and sudden unexpected difficulties, but they can't do much. It's the evening, nightfall that they really go all out for you. Be careful of accidents throughout the day. You don't want to be rebellious. You don't want to be controversial. That's what these planets will do. So just toe the line. Try to behave in a very safe way without creating any mischief. And you'll see that this Sunday evening nightfall can improve if you do all that. The 29th October, Monday, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon period for you. Plenty of harmony, plenty of help, plenty of satisfaction you will get at your place of work or in business or wherever you are. Friendships can be made, your imagination will be very strong. And if you want to plan changes, you can plan them very nicely on this morning and afternoon period of 29th October, Monday. Evening, nightfall, I don't like at all. I find that things can go very, very wrong. These are planets that bring arguments, and the arguments lead on to much of a breakup in any area. So whether in the love area, whether job area, whether business area, if you are there with any of these people you are involved with, evening and nightfall, be very careful what you say, be very careful what you do. You will be easily irritated. You will do everything at top speed very quickly. And of course, that's going to be the reason why things are going to go very wrong on this evening nightfall of the 29th October, Monday. So it's all up to you. If you slow down, you will have the time for your brain to be able to advise you, whether in thought or whether in action or whether in speech. So that's the way to quieten these planets down. Slow down and think and do, and that way you'll have time to really control these planets who control your action and your speech as well. You'll have the time to bring some kind of control yourself over these things. Very fast planets are there, and there's a lot of mischief. So be careful and drive slowly as well in the evening nightfall period. 30th October, Tuesday. That's going to be a tough morning afternoon period for you. Now planets will make you behave very dominatingly, very much to behave as you are not willing to cooperate with anybody. And so with a behavior like that, you will find that at your place of work or in business or with whomever you are, they will find you to be very stubborn, and therefore you will not be negotiable and flexible. But that's exactly what I want you to be, negotiable and flexible. You got to treat these kind of planets that way. Do the opposite. Stay humble. Let somebody else take charge. Let somebody else make the decisions. Let them be taking charge in every area. You just remain negotiable and you remain friendly. And these planets will leave you alone because you defeat them that way. If you want to do as they say, then be dominating, be stubborn, take control, be pushy. Do the opposite and you will defeat these planets, and you will make your morning, afternoon much, much better. It's all up to you because the horoscope is only a plan. So I'm revealing the plan to you. Evening nightfall becomes perfectly heaven. Such a wonderful time you're going to have, such wonderful people you can meet. And if you're chasing for business, the evening and nightfall period of 30th of October is perfect time. You're going to say things well, you're going to do things well. These planets of the morning, afternoon, they don't disappear in thin air. One or two of them will come in the evening nightfall session to again try to make you dominating and stubborn. Still do the opposite. Be appreciative, be supportive of others, and these planets will quieten down again. So I like your evening nightfall very much. You have to dress well, look good, be out and about. You have to focus on what you want. You can't get everything in that evening nightfall period. If it's a job, then find people, go to places where you can find people to improve your job or get a new job. If it's for business, go to where your business people hang out, and especially the ones that you want to do business with. And if it is love areas, then go to places where the romance partner that you're looking for might be. And with your marriage and family people, go out and have a good time. Mix business and pleasure as well. And you'll have a wonderful evening. 31st October, Wednesday, is going to be a troublesome morning-afternoon period. And it's going to produce erraticness from you, erraticness from your bosses at work, erraticness with the people you do business with. Basically, unexpected planets are there who want to create problems very quickly and unexpectedly. You have to be on your toes, minimize making changes. The more changes you make, the worse it'll be. And tell yourself, your behavior patterns cannot be controversial. You don't want to do things which will shock people. And you have to be in a position to go slow and think before you say or do anything. These are planets that move very fast and they make you rebellious as well. So all this, you try not to be, otherwise you're going to get into deep problems. You're just going to lose out a lot in the morning, afternoon. Evening nightfall becomes fantastically good. That's how your days are changing, I see. Up and down, up and down. You're in a period which is not very steady. Well, anyway, 31st October, Wednesday, I like your evening and nightfall period. Be out and about. Many of these planets, I call them the internet planets. And these planets, of course, will be global. So you can be sitting in your room in the evening nightfall period and being on the internet, looking for what you want. Is it the romance you want to find? Is it the friendship? Is it a place to work somewhere in the world? Is it to do business with somebody in the world? Go and do that in the evening nightfall period, and you will see some of the very valuable contacts that you are going to make, because these planets of evening nightfall want to help you in that area. If you are not going to be in the internet, go out and enjoy yourself. You will meet people from another country, maybe people from another race. You may be planning your own holiday for all we know, but it's going to be an enjoyable evening anyway. 1st November, Thursday. A much, much better morning and afternoon. Try not to only be arrogant. That's all I ask of you. And you'll be able to do extremely well. Extremely well in the sense that you seem to be looked up to, and whatever you say and do, people find it quite valuable. And they like to hear you talk, and they like to see you do the things. So you got to look well and dress well. Get your plans ready ahead of time. You will communicate excellently well in the morning-afternoon period, and you will just attract that kind of leadership qualities as well. So give it your all, show off your talents, ask favors, whether in business, whether in job, whether in any area, chase for the romance as well. Evening nightfall is going to be very, very bad, I'm afraid. Extremely bad. And because two planets are there, one of them makes you very hasty and impatient in every way. You will say things without thinking, do things without doing, and your actions will be very abrupt, and you'll be very sarcastic, or you'll be very rude. And again, whatever you do will be too fast, and so accidents can take place, verbal accidents, emotional accidents, physical accidents. Things can go very wrong. Tell yourself, evening nightfall of this Thursday, November the 1st, I have to be very careful. Whether you're out with your business people, with your job people, with the one you love in the family area or the romance, things can go up to the breaking point. So tell yourself, no arrogance in the evening nightfall period. No quarreling, no arguments. Try not to behave in a way that's showing your impatience and hastiness as well. Try to be as good as possible. Take your time, be polite, be caring, show your caringness. That's how you confuse these planets. And rather than you use harsh words, use the nicest words possible. And you will see you'll win. You will improve and improve the evening nightfall and start to enjoy yourself. The 2nd of November is a Friday, and I like your morning, afternoon very much, and I like your evening nightfall even better. You're going to have 24 hours of good news this time. So we start in the morning, afternoon. You're so imaginative and creative. And at your place of work or in business, you will do extremely well. You will attract a lot of praise, and you will be noticed for your creativity and your imagination. And these planets are very friendly, they're very sociable. So you will be extremely naturally a sociable person and a friendly person. That's how the influence of these planets is seen. Because you're going to be very happy about things that are going to work your way. And so look forward to your morning and afternoon of this 2nd of November, Friday. Be optimistic. Wait for the good news to come. Create the good news for yourself. Talk to people about your plans at work. Talk to people of the business that you can do with the business people you are doing business with. And they will listen to you because your aura will be very strong on this morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall is a time for reward. So you're going to be rewarded, and whoever you're out with will reward you in one way or another. If you're out with the people you work with, you will get plenty of good news, and you will find that whoever you're with work-wise, you're going to be very helpful. If you are out with the business people you're doing business with, you will see you may just win some more contracts with them, or you may win very good contacts with them as well. One thing will lead to another in the evening section, and you will be rewarded by the time the evening is over. If you're chasing for the romance, go all out in the evening nightfall period, make the contact in the morning, and you'll see by the evening comes and the nightfall comes, you'll be very happy getting your way. So it's such a wonderful day that you deserve to have. And you're going to enjoy it very much. You've got to be busy. Focus on what you really want in the morning and evening period, and you're going to get that very easily. The 3rd of November, which is a Saturday, doesn't start well for you. These are planets that make you very bossy and pushy. And of course, they make you naturally dominating, and they want you to have control. Everything like that is bad, because nobody else is going to like it. And so do the opposite. Be appreciative for what everybody does and says to you. Be supportive of everything they want to do. Be friendly, be polite, and be the nicest person you can be. These planets will be giddy, they will be dizzy, and they won't know what to do with you. They'll leave you alone, and that's how you improve your morning, afternoon period. And you will start getting the help from your bosses at work, or you will get contacts or contracts from the people you do business with. The person who was not so friendly for the romance you're chasing will become friendlier. And that's how you attract people, by doing the opposite when planets are not doing well for you. So no dominating, no being stubborn, and you will get away with it and do well in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period naturally is going to be wonderful. Can't go wrong. Well, one or two of these morning planets might go there and again try to make you dominating and bossy, but remember my words and don't let them be. And evening, nightfall, I see global planets, I call them internet planets. So if you go onto the internet in the evening, nightfall period of this Saturday, the 3rd of November, you're going to be very lucky. Whether for the job you're chasing, whether for the business that you're chasing anywhere in the world, whether it's to make contacts for the romance that you want, whether it's to make friends, you're going to do very well in the evening by just being on the internet. So the connections will be wonderful, the rewards may also be there. And if you don't want to be on the internet and you're going to be out, it's still going to be very good. You'll still somehow be talking of the holiday planned, and you'll be talking of wanting to travel. You'll meet people from another race possibly, or people from another country. You'll enjoy yourself tremendously, singing and dancing. I can see all that enjoyment, because it's a perfectly two wonderful planets with you who want you to make, one wants to make you to enjoy yourself all, one wants you to make the reward, get the reward and the benefits. So look your best and be at places where people can help you mix business and pleasure. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about all areas of your life, year by year, calendar year by calendar year, for the next 7 or 8 years. And in these 7 or 8 years, I'll tackle all areas of your life, and that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. So I'll cover all these areas, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll give you your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and these numbers will be for the rest of your life. I'll give you your lucky days, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, a lot of information. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, send me an email and make the contact. Ask me the questions you want and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And let's get these 90 minutes going. Until then, thank you and good luck.